Hello. There is some milder weather and some colder weather in our forecast for the week ahead, but nothing like the contrasts we've seen so far this week in continental Europe. 33 degrees Celsius in southern Spain on Tuesday. Compare that with -20 in parts of Sweden at the same time. Now, between those contrasting air masses, we've had various weather systems pushing eastwards. This shield of cloud pushing in from the southwest, and this is going to bring some pretty wet weather for some of us through much of the day on Thursday. This area of low pressure, the centre of which will be passing just to the south of the UK, but it is going to generate some pretty heavy rain across southern counties of England, Wales, the Midlands. Some strong winds are possible around coasts of southwest England and the Channel Islands. We could see gusts of 50 miles per hour or a touch more. And this rain is going to be quite persistent, actually quite slow to clear through the day. Also, this band of rain pushing in from the west, affecting Northern Ireland. A few showers elsewhere for eastern coasts of England and Scotland, but otherwise actually a decent amount of dry weather. But a chilly day pretty much wherever you look. Temperatures for many places only getting to between 6 and 9 degrees. Now, these various weather systems will clear eastwards, and for Friday, briefly, we see a ridge of high pressure building. So aside from a few showers, we're looking at a lot of dry weather, some fog patches early on across parts of Northern Ireland and Scotland especially. Some of those fog patches could be quite slow to clear, but a lot of dry weather, some spells of sunshine, and then some rain pushing into the far southwest later in the day. And that sets us up for an unsettled weekend with this big broad area of low pressure in charge of the scene. Now, as we head into the start of Saturday, we'll see this band of rain pushing its way eastwards, some quite heavy bursts of rain, a wet start to the weekend for many, some brisk winds too. The main rain band clears through, but we'll see further heavy, thundery and blustery showers pushing in from the west. Amidst that, still some spells of sunshine, but those winds coming up from the south, so it's going to be milder. Could see highs of 16 degrees in Plymouth. Many places will be in double digits. Certainly a mild night through Saturday night and into Sunday. Sunday, we will still have our area of low pressure centred to the west of the UK. Showers or longer spells of rain, some spells of sunshine, perhaps the best chance of dry weather down towards the south. And temperatures generally between 10 and 14 degrees. Now, this area of low pressure continues its journey eastwards as we move into Monday. Further showers circulating around it, but as that low pressure starts to move eastwards, we will get into more of a north or northwesterly wind, so that will bring a slightly chillier feel to proceedings. Temperatures north to south 9 to 12, maybe 13 degrees. But as the area of low pressure continues to move eastwards through Monday night and into Tuesday, we do tap into some colder air. Now, it's not going to be as cold as it has been across Scandinavia, but we will notice the difference. And then we'll see a ridge of high pressure just toppling its way southwards around the middle part of next week. So that could bring a drier interlude. It looks like further frontal systems will return from the Atlantic, and then we could see something colder setting in once again, but nothing desperately unusual for the time of year. So some slightly milder weather for a time, then it turns a little bit colder into next week. No huge temperature extremes, but we will continue to see some outbreaks of heavy rain at times.